Hi there, people. So this is what I think about the UFO disclosure. I think it's false disclosure, and I'll explain why. Okay. So first of all, it seems like this thing about area, what was it? Area 81 or area something has been on going on for more than 60, 70 years since the 50s. Some people say that it's something that happened after the bomb was detonated, the nuclear bomb. Like these people came to kind of stop it, or there was something happening in the space-time continuum that made it possible for them to come to the Earth and kind of they got stuck here as like third dimensional beings, let's say. Um, and I think that could be a feasible theory, and I'll develop my theory in the next explanations. Okay, first of all, who am I, right? Who am I? Well, who are we? All of us. Um, I've been in touch with some sort of uh, like higher kind of wisdom that has been approaching me since I was 9 years old. I haven't told this to everybody, but when I was 9, I was shown my real galactic family. I was taken there by a being that appeared in my dreams. And this being looked like uh, gray, let's say, the typical gray, this guy with the alien face, right? Okay, so as I was some sort of like, I don't know, higher but galactic being, this gray came and explained everything that I asked. So first of all, it was like all telepathic. So what I asked first to this gray guy was, "How come did you materialize into this world?" First of all, how did I know this question, right? First of all, how did I um, like build my question without knowing what dimensions were, right? But I kind of knew this since I was 9. So I kind of asked this, like, and he said, well, everything telepathically, right? Well, we're not exactly traveling uh, physically to the Earth, right? So what we do is we transcend time and space, and it's more like you get more dense. So it's about density, and that's how he could cross my window and appear as a light, as a red light, sorry, green light, like this kind of alien green thing, and then it materialized into this being, right? And when it came to me and it was taking me from my body, let's say, so he took my kind of my essence from my body, he grabbed my hand and he took me to what seemed to be in my mind like a spaceship. But we traveled through space time, and he explained to me that we were going to lower our density to go to where we were going. Right. So I lowered my density, and I explained where I was. I asked where we were going, and he said, "We're going to visit your family." Right. It was like, oh my god, oh my god. That was when I was 9. Okay. So when I got there, so my galactic family, I had a mom and dad, I had a brother, and it seemed to be a special day. I'm not sure exactly what time of the year it was, but it was like a special day where we were able to kind of get together, and it was like a celebration. And everybody who was on Earth or on different parts of the universe, kind of on a mission, were coming back to this spaceship, let's say, right? So there were other families with their kids around us, and I saw some of my friends. I didn't know they were my friends, but in the dream they were like my best friends, not Earth friends, but friends, you know. So my brother, I didn't have a brother back then, and this brother was also on Earth, but I didn't know my brother back then. So I still don't know if I know my brother, but anyway. Um, And uh, and then when it was time to go back, we talked to our parents real quickly, and then it was like, "Oh, guys, you need to go back." And then there was like kind of like this machine, like similar to the ones they use on at the this kind of animated comics back then, like the Jetsons and stuff. Like you could just step on that, and it would materialize you into the earth, right? So I would step there. Uh, so it was one by one. So first my brother, then me, and when it was my time, I kind of materialized into my body again, back on back on Earth in my bed, and as I was materializing into my body, obviously I kind of woke up really quickly, and I saw the light, like this green light that I saw at the beginning of this thing, like flying outside of my window. So I was wide awake and I saw this light coming up. And it was funny. Like, I thought it was a very good dream when I woke up, but let's say after 40 years, let's say 40? No, less. 30 years later, right? I went to Peru and had an ayahuasca take, right? Took a ayahuasca. And sorry about the dogs, but they was there. Okay, so during ayahuasca, as I've already had a lot of different techniques to kind of clear things from my mind, my body, my soul before that intake, I was able to just kind of let go of things and connect really quick with ayahuasca and kind of clean my body first, like in the first intake. And on the second intake, instead of delving to the depths of my darkness, let's say, because I kind of didn't have any problem with that, um, I went into a kind of knowledge kind of trip to, I don't know if you call this like the Akasha. I've seen that some people call it like that. It's like a huge library, which is not books, but it's like of experiences that are there that you can channel or you can get into and see how it was and stuff like that. So any question you have regarding the past, regarding spirituality, whatever, it's there, right? So I started like channeling things into my body because I'm on that intake. I was given this knowledge that the main purpose of us living in this uh, third dimensional experience is to experience the body, right? So I had a lot of questions regarding the capacities of the body. So one of those questions was, well, regarding the body, what are we here for, which is to experience a body, and what are the capacities of the body. So I saw different things, like for example, dance, right? Dance is very important, and we still don't know that. Like different movements are very important for your body, and you can actually, if we get to a higher technology of dance, let's say, there's a huge technology you can do with dance, just with movements and with groups of people moving, right? mm, so I saw that, right? And that's basically how the pyramids were built. I mean, with dance and sound as well. It sounds through the body as well. And there were other things that I saw that were quite like crazy, right? And that was shown history of planet and us in the planet. And basically, we all come from outside of the Earth, right? We're all aliens. Not only these aliens that you saw. I mean, those aliens are basically not aliens. The gray ones, from what I took from my dream, they're just basically um, artificial intelligences that are materialized into this planet, and they have a body in order to operate in this dimension, let's say, but they don't have an inner fire or an inner will to do things. I mean, they're basically programmed. and they come here to do certain things, like commissions they need to do, right? So that's one of the things that I saw. And who are the real aliens? Well, we are all our aliens. It's just that they don't want to tell us because we have been given the capacities to basically heal ourselves. Like those movies where you see that the alien heals the wounds real quick and stuff like that. Well, that's us. It's not like the reptiles, it's us, right? So that's one of the things that I saw. And that all of these industries that are around all of the food and the pharmaceutical industries are basically delaying that capacity that we have to heal ourselves.